Hi, I'm Beth O'Hara, functional naturopath and owner at Mast Cell 360. I'm a mast cell and histamine specialist. And I started using HCL Guard Plus for myself about 3 months ago. And I started using it because one, I trial all new products on myself before I recommend them in my practice. But also, I was having some digestive issues from some bacterial exposure that I had had, and I was having trouble with loose stools and rapid transit, and I just couldn't get it to normalize. So I had talked with Steve, and he recommended trying the HCL Guard Plus, which I did. And I noticed within about a week, things started to normalize and improve. I had been working on this for a few months before I started the HCL Guard Plus and was struggling, but it really made a huge difference. And what I love about this product is that it's not just another Betaine HCL product. And so after I had some really great benefits myself, I started recommending it in my practice to my clients who were also having digestive complaints and noticing that it was really helping with normalizing either constipation type issues or diarrhea type issues. I'm also using it for people who are having trouble with hair loss, loss of minerals, and pretty much most digestive complaints where people are able to take Betaine HCl. Now, what makes this different than most Betaine HCl products is that it has the organic ginger root powder and it has DGL. And these two products have been shown in research to stabilize mast cells, to have mast cell stabilizing properties, which is a big deal in my own practice and can be a big deal for most people that have digestive issues. And this is because mast cell activation affects between 9 and 17% of the general population. That's a lot of people, 1 in 10 at minimum, if not 1 in 9 or 1 in 8. And those with chronic health issues, it can affect more than 50% of people with chronic health issues. Digestive issues, mast cell activation is very common and very high. So the ginger and the DGL can really help calm down and support the normalization of inflammatory patterns in the gut. And that plays out in the research. We see that in research. Also, ginger root helps normalize transit in the small intestine, which can be a big factor in small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO. So those two ingredients were really great to put in there. And then the other thing that makes this product really unique is the inclusion of intrinsic factor. And intrinsic factor is normally produced in the gut and is necessary for full utilization of B12. It's very hard to find intrinsic factor in a product, and especially to find it in a very clean, really well formulated, and really high quality product like this one. And so intrinsic factor, again, huge thing to have there in that product. I also love how clean this is. So I work with a lot of people that have sensitivities, that have gluten issues. This doesn't have gluten. It's gluten-free, and it also doesn't have any of the fillers that often trigger people, and I have to be really careful about in my practice. So I feel really confident using this and recommending it in my practice, and also using it for myself. So I just love HCL Guard Plus. I love what it's doing for people and how it's working. And it's becoming one of my early go-tos for people that do well with Betaine HCL and are having digestive issues.